Die brandneue Roland TB-3 Touch Bassline, jetzt bei Musics.tv. Die Firma Roland präsentiert ihre brandneue Produktlinie AIRA weltexklusiv auf der Dancefair Messe in Utrecht in den Niederlanden. Und mein Kollege Stefan, der ist live für euch dabei und schaut sich die brandneuen Produkte an.
Vielen Dank, Manfred, und viele Grüße nach Deutschland. Ich bin hier auf der Dancefair in Utrecht und was wir uns jetzt anschauen, ist die neue Produktreihe von Roland, und zwar die AIRA-Serie, und wir fangen an mit dem TB-3.
Okay, TB-3, of course, you know, it might remind you the name of the TB-303, which is of course on purpose because you can make all the really classic TB-303 sounds with it, but also you can do a lot more. So I would not say this is just a TB-303 remake, it's actually a lot more than that. So, but we can start classic, so we can just check this out here. We'll start with a clean sawtooth waveform. Again, the filters, as usual, are really super smooth and clean. Add a little reverb, so you're in control of the effects in real time too, which is really nice. Okay, square wave. And as you can hear, also the accent is really spot on as well. Actually, also the TB-3 has a whole bunch of effects inside. So this means that you can also, for instance, use distortion and delay at the same time, or compressor and delay. Here's a classic kind of distorted TB-303 sound. But also, more than just TB-303, we have a whole bunch of other bass sounds as well. So everything from acid basses to deep stuff. I'll just go through some random ones here. So it can sound like some other very special bass machine called a TB-3, for instance. And now we even actually have lead sounds in this one. And some really interesting ways of controlling it. XY play. You can actually choose different modes for this touchpad here. So XY play basically turns it into a seamless keyboard, so to speak. But it interrupts the pattern, that's the interesting part. Cool for live use, in other words. Also, you have envelope modulation again. This one can control two different power meters at the same time, X and Y. And for instance, it can be a distortion power meters, it can be delay power meters, it can be pretty much any power meter actually, depending on what sound you're using and what the assignments are to that sound. So back to the classic TB-303 and just do some. So you can control the sound in that way too. You can also have it in pattern select mode. This means that you can change the pattern with the keys. So I'm now on bank 3 and I can choose any of the 8 patterns in bank 3. Next one. Next one. And so on. Now, some other fun things. Again, the theme we have for all the AIRA gear, scatter effects. Again, it does some really funny things with the rhythm and the pitch and all kinds of effects. For instance, here's a pitch shifting effect. And depending on where I place the finger, it will be more or less intense. And here's more of a re-trigging pattern. Like that. Other algorithms? So even ring modulator and things. That's the scatter effect. And another really fun feature, I think, is the random pattern generator. So if you have no ideas, you have no idea what you're doing, you don't even know anything about music, just hold this, press that, and you have a random pattern just right away. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, but it's very interesting. You don't like this one? No problem. Press it again. So that's also a very kind of humorous feature, and it can also actually be very useful as well as an inspiration. So that's the TB-3. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Alle Informationen über die brandneuen Geräte der Roland Aira Produktreihe findet ihr unter www.musicstore.de oder kommt vorbei nach Köln-Kalk in Europas größten Music Store und probiert sie nach Lust und Laune aus. Wir freuen uns auf euch. Bis zum nächsten Mal hier bei Music Store TV.